In our society right now, black women are making a lot more money for the most part than black
Yeah.
men, right?
False. That's one of the points I want to get to. That is 100% false. And I got the research to prove it. What's poppin', YouTube? We back. We back on the grind, man. I know I've been a while. I know I've been away for a minute. I've been moving. I've been doing a lot of shit, but I'm back on my grind. You feel me? I got the new setup and everything. Yeah, feel me? We're gonna get back to the reactions, get back to making more videos. I got like 3 podcasts in the works. So man, we got a lot going on for real. But hey, I ain't gonna waste no more time. This not really a reaction video. This more of, I know y'all been seeing that Tyler Perry clip going around. This more of a just a breakdown of some things that he said in the video that I done some research and some things I had a feeling that wasn't true. We're gonna talk about those things. We're gonna break a few of those things down, and we just gonna get to the truth. You know what I'm saying? But without further ado, let's get started.
That's what I was. Yes, when you said that we were one of our many nights at your island, darling, in the King's Landing room
I got an
at the
island.
table, you said it just hit you. You probably was on the gummy there too. You
I
was
got
like,
that bag.
"Meet me at my worth," and
Yeah.
we were all like, "Wow,
Yeah,
that's it,
yeah.
that's it."
And anybody who can't do that, that doesn't mean they're not worthy of you. That means that they need to either attempt, try, learn, find out enough about you to be able to figure out what that is.
Yes.
And that's not money because
Yep.
because you listen, a lot of women, especially black women, and I might get in trouble for saying this, but I will. In the
It's crazy that it's crazy that as a man you have to preference everything when you talk about women. I might get in trouble for saying this. That's crazy. It's his opinion. Like why can't a nigga have an opinion without saying if I say this about women I might get in trouble? Like a lot of opinions be valid, but people be scared to say them because they scared they're gonna get canceled. Like we gotta get away from that shit. We gotta get back to letting people have their opinion, whether it's good or bad. Because the way you get rid of bad opinions, you challenge them, not shut them down.
in our society right now, black women are making a lot more money for the most part than black
Yeah.
men, right?
False. That's one of the points I want to get to. That is 100% false. And I got the research to prove it. You know what I'm saying? I don't just come here without my research done. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a little research. If I see something and I want to talk about it, I'm gonna do a little research before I talk about it. But yeah, all right, let's break this down real quick. Okay, so it says 19.6% of black households make over 100,000 a year. Right? Okay. It says 16% of black men make over 100,000 a year, and it says 11% of black women make over 100,000 a year. So this whole narrative that black women is making more than black men is just not true. And I knew that for a while. I just never looked up the statistics to the day to actually see if that is true. But come to find out, it's not true. Okay, let's go to click right here. Okay. It says the median income in 2022 was $52,860 for black households. That was slight increase previous year following COVID pandemic. This is what I want to get to. Okay. What is the percentage of black Americans that make over 100,000 a year, right? It says no income. I'm tripping. What is the average income for a black man? The average income for a black man by age starting from 20 to 29 is 25,000, 30 to 39, 41, 40 to 49, 51,000. Damn, it go down. What niggas must be getting retired. 50 to 59,000, 47 1. And now let's look at it for women. Okay. Black men from 20 to 29, 25,000. Black women 21.4. From 30 to 39, 41.6. 34.6. 40 to 49, 51,000. 40, that's almost $10,000 more. And then 50 to 59, 47. That's no, that ain't that much. That's on that's only $2,000. But then again, like I'm saying, that that statement is not true. Black women are not making more than black men. So for these women to just act like they are just outpacing black men, it's not true. Even with their college degrees, it's not true. You know what I'm saying? So, and what's this one? What is the average net worth? The average net worth of a black woman, median wealth is $200. Watch this. So for those of y'all that think like these are bullshit, I got the numbers right here. All the numbers is right here. Okay. The average net worth for a black man is $10,000. You know what I'm saying? For a single black man, and that one's for a single black woman. So where did this whole conception that black women just make more than black men, where did that come from? Somebody please explain that, because I don't know. Just because they going to college, I think Kevin Samuel said it the best. They are enrolled. They are the most enrolled. Don't mean they getting degrees. And even if they are getting degrees, don't mean a lot of people that go to college, they don't even do jobs for what they went to college for. They be doing a whole bunch of other stuff. So this whole thing where black women just act like they are killing black men when it comes to income, it's just not true. I'm sorry. It's just not. And you could look up these statistics. This is on Google. All you gotta do is type in the research and look it up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna talk about that in another video. But let's get back to the clip.
Right? There are a lot of black men who are successful, but for the most part, black women are making the money. So
False.
you
So
can
we
find
just
love.
debunked that.
If that man works, at whatever job, and is a good man and is good to you, and honors the house and honors his wife and does what he can, because his gift may not be your gift.
Exactly.
That is okay. That's not somebody who's beneath you.
Yeah.
That's somebody.
But that's the difference between men and women. And that's why a lot of men in general, I ain't gonna just say black men, but a lot of men in general have a problem with their women making more than them, because a lot of women use that as a way to demean that man, degrade him, be like, oh, you ain't shit, nigga, you worthless, you this, you that. Like, nigga, you ain't bringing no money in, so what is you good for? A lot of relationships have devolved into just on the men's side, how much money can you provide? Not much how much stability, what kind of emotional support can you provide? What kind of provision, what kind of protection can you provide? It has all boiled down to how much money can you provide. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of feel like that's a lot of men's fault, because a lot of these men on Instagram, a lot of these rappers, a lot of these people that people see a lot of these people are leading with their money because they have nothing else to offer, right? So when you got a lot of women seeing that, being like, man, all these men is leading with their money, man, I gotta give me a nigga that's balling. I gotta give me a nigga with this amount of money. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got women saying, I wouldn't date a 9-to-5 nigga. I would date a drug dealer, a ball player, a nigga with a business. Like, they keep putting these niggas down that's making a decent amount of living. And most of these men, based off of the statistics, is making more money than them. So it's crazy how they'll just put those men down.
who came to love you at your worth, right?
Yes.
And as long as he's secure in himself to know that, yep, she makes most of the money, all I can pay is the light bill. As long as she's comfortable enough to say, I'm going to cover the mortgage and all the other stuff, you handle the light bill, baby, you can take me to dinner every now and then. That is fine.
Yeah.
But women don't. But the thing is, okay, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I was at this restaurant. It's a restaurant called Bombshells. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to one of the waitresses. This was a while back, and she was like, man, she was like, she told me her nigga paid all the bills, but the nigga's broke. I'm like, what makes him broke? She was like, the reason why he's broke is because he can't take me shopping, but the nigga is paying all the bills. Like this is what I'm saying. Like, everything is about money. The nigga's broke. The nigga's paying all the bills. She don't have to pay no bills, not one bill. But since the nigga can't take her shopping, the nigga's broke. How does that make sense? How is a nigga broke just because he can't take you shopping every now and then? He paying for everything else. What are you paying for? You paying for nothing. But that nigga's broke? Come on now. It don't be making sense. It don't be making sense. And a lot of times when it comes to these situations, and this is why niggas feel insecure, because women are try to little boy them niggas like, you a broke ass little nigga because you ain't really paying no bills or nothing. I'm making all the money, so I gotta control you, a broke ass nigga, and treat a nigga like shit. Niggas don't do that because niggas don't. Most real men, I can't say all men, most real men don't look for a woman to mostly provide money. That we look for other things.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But that's so hard for a lot of people to take in because that means, no. I need somebody who is, they need to make 5 times more, and I got to have, well, you keep your list, baby.
Yeah.
God.
The thing about that is that, like, we saw it from the statistics, they want niggas to make, so they want, a lot of these women want a nigga to make over $100,000 a year. By the statistics we just looked at, let's go look at them one more time. By the statistics we just looked at, where is it at? 19.6%, no, it's 19% of black men make over $100,000 a year. So if all these women want those type of niggas, some of you bitches, I shouldn't call y'all bitches, but some of y'all is gonna be lonely, or some of y'all is just gonna have to buy a dog or buy a cat. You know what I'm saying? Because for all, or a lot of y'all, it just gonna have to accept a nigga fucking with different girls, fucking with different women. Because if this is all y'all, if this is what all the women want, a man that makes over $100K, you know what I'm saying, then y'all gonna have to share these niggas. If that's what y'all want, y'all gonna have to share these niggas. But no, I don't want to share these niggas. Well, I ain't gonna say it's settling. A lot of y'all is gonna have to get out of this delusional thing where y'all need a man that makes over $100,000 a year. Just because a man makes that type of money doesn't mean he's gonna provide all the things that you want or need. Let's say, fuck all the shit you want, all the shit that you need. Because people want a lot of stuff, don't mean they need it. At the end of the day, if your needs are being met, that is the most important thing. But no, they gotta have a man that make over this. They gotta have a man that make over that. It's not a lot of people in the world that make over $100,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back to the video.
God bless you. Hope it happens. Go and keep your list. But when you talk about just someone to love you and support you, I know people who whose men can't touch what they make. But when you see them together, that love, that support, that that I got you, babe, it's a beautiful thing.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah.
I remember I was having a conversation with you, and I was going. I can admit that I had fallen under that. Like, okay, I actually may have misunderstood what "meet me at my worth" meant. I thought "meet me at my work" was "meet me at my net worth."
My network, right. No, not your net.
But I can't blame women for wanting a nigga that make over $100,000 a year or a nigga that make money, because that mean he get there. You know what I'm saying? That mean he can provide, and a lot of what providing is making money. But times is rough out here. You know what I'm saying? Bills, everything is high. Depending on what state you live in, it could be tough. You know what I'm saying? But as a people, we gotta start coming together and be like, okay, this how much you make, this how much I make. Let's figure out how to make this work. Because if we put it together, it's a lot more than the nigga just bringing all the money. You know what I'm saying? And you just bringing a little bit. It's better especially if you're not making that much and he making a little bit more, or he just making a little bit less. If y'all put it together, that's more. Both of y'all making one person making 70,000, the other person making 30,000. There you go. That's your 100 right there.
Net worth.
Right.
At least meet me at my net worth. Yeah, no, that's your net worth. Yeah.
And I was talking to you. I was like, and Tyler, I was like, this, and this, and this, and I've done this, and you're like, wait, stop. He was like, don't make it about money. And this is when I was like, oh my gosh, like it was like
It's hard
it
for
just
women
went off, and I was like, I see
to
what
make
you're
it
saying.
about
You were like,
money.
Chris, I used to do the same thing. I would like be doing all these things for someone or people around me, and I'm like, I'm not getting anything in return, you know? And we fall into that sometimes. And you said, but then I thought about it, they can't do for me the way I do for
No.
It's just like
No.
they can't.
No.
You got, when you explain it like that, if he is giving you all these other things, then that's something you work with. And I literally completely misconstrued what meet me at my worth meant in that moment. But worth is more than that.
Right.
You know, and that's
Right.
when I was
Exactly.
like, wow, like this is way deeper.
Yeah, you got to remove the money from the situation
Yeah.
because it's just going to cloud it. And then you have your girlfriend and this friend they're saying,
Yes.
girl, he doing this and he ain't got that. And he do. You don't.
Exactly. Stop listening. Ladies, stop listening to these broke ass, bald head, nappy head bitches that don't got shit, can't keep a nigga. Stop listening to them. Cause they just gonna ruin your relationship. They want you to be single just like them.
Don't understand the love that we have for each other,
Exactly.
and that is what is important. And I'm telling you, there are some good men who can't meet you at your net worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you can find a man who is secure enough
But they
within
can
himself
provide
to
protection
stand
and
in that
provision.
space,
Yeah.
yeah.
You got something
I'll
good.
tell you the story. Oprah tells a story about her and Stedman. They were in Hawaii, and she was
Oh, gosh.
walking. This is years ago. She walked in the store. He was behind her.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Oprah don't respect Stedman. It might seem like it, but she really don't. She don't respect that nigga.
And no, I'll tell you this story. This because I was there for this one.
Okay.
We were coming out of the Color Purple premiere in New York, and it's Tina Turner, Oprah, me, and Gail. We're all getting in the car, and
You just said that, so it was Tina
well,
Turner
listen. That's when I
again.
first knew. That's when I first knew something had shifted. In
Okay,
my life.
wow.
Because Oprah walks out and they're screaming, Oprah. Tina walks out and I go, Tina. I go out and hear Tyler. I go, whoa. This is very early on. So they're pushing us into the limo, and I turned back, and Stedman, the security, is pushing him out of the way.
Come back and get credit for the work you've put in
out the way,
at Purdue
Stephen,
Global. With your experience and college credit.
Not letting him in.
Wow.
I watched him tap the man on the shoulder and say, hey. He goes, oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Graham. And he let him in the car. But do you know, when I saw
Get
that
Stedman
man
dirty.
who's 6'6" in that situation, I went, wow. Look at the grace in how he carried it. He didn't get a
Yes.
car with attitude. He wasn't mad, which takes me back to the story in Hawaii when they were in the store and everybody swarmed around.
he gonna get
Oprah.
mad
He was
about?
watching protectively, and after she was leaving the store owner, older person said to her, "Listen, I watched that man how he loves you. I watched that man how his aura is all around you, making sure you're okay and safe." So and Stepman does well in life,
Yeah.
but I don't know nobody doing well as Oprah.
Hello.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it can't be about the money. It can't be
Yes.
about the money.
That was a good nugget that you gave me recently, and I was like, wow, because you do get caught up in what your girls are saying and what
Yeah,
society
because
is saying.
that's and if you try to make it about the money, then it's always gonna be about the money. And the money is you have to understand that when you start to make money and do well, that becomes a part of the perception of who you are.
Wow.
Right? And that's okay.
Yeah.
That was the thing that bothered me about it. It was like, all he sees is my money, all he sees is my money, and I'm a good person. I had to let all that go. I was like, yeah, well, the money's a part of your person now, so
is.
let that be.
Wow.
And that's okay. Yeah.
It is. Now, when you started making money, we talk about money as a part of the person.
Listen, that's a whole nother podcast. The financial literacy. Yeah.
All right, we gonna leave that right there. But yeah, I ain't got no more to say. I said all I had to say. I'm gonna get over with y'all next time. We out. Peace.